Welcome to the Cole and Dre podcast. I'm Cole.
And this is Dre, and we back in the building, man. Another night in the mix, man. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Dre? How you feeling, baby?
Man, I'm good, man. Can't complain.
Hey, I see you over, I guess, Ramadan. I mean, you smelling like that good loud again.
I don't know if it was Ramadan, but that loud is back. Him back in the building.
Hey, man, thank y'all for tuning in to the show, man. We're going to kind of switch up a little bit, and we're going to kind of do a little bit more commentary. Not as many interviews, but we're going to do more commentary. I think Dre is extremely intelligent. I'm kind of sharp myself, so I kind of want to shed a little light on some of the things that we see. And we're going to take different news clips. You know, our show is based on sports, news, and entertainment. So we're going to kind of take little clips from those segments and speak on them, on current, topics and things like this. So, let's get started. Travis, put up a clip for us, man, and let us break this thing down and dissect it. Let's go.
They didn't throw you out there, Travis. You ain't even ready back then, huh, Travis?
You ain't ready, Travis? That's nothing new. If y'all new to the show, hey, we got a great engineer who ain't always on his best behavior. You know what I'm saying?
Dumb kids. The classroom divided like that. They didn't have like
special
classes.
You gotta let us see the shit. Hey, put it on the side. I don't know. We ain't worked all this shit out yet. But check this out. You can either put it on the side or put it up, and then we'll talk on it. However, whatever is easiest for you. But after that, what we'll do is we'll put it on the side. That shit smells so good with Dre smoking, I want to smoke it. Does it smell good? Dre, I can handle a broad that smoke weed. I just can't do one that smokes cigarettes.
I could never do one that smokes cigarettes.
I had one that smoked cigarettes.
I couldn't. I had a nice one that smoked, and I couldn't do it. I left. I couldn't
do it either. But we had this deal.
She had a nice ass crib, pool, everything. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I was young.
I walked away.
She had this deal as long as she, smoked me, she could smoke. And I was like, well, you know what?
See, she tricked me because she smoked weed and we was smoking, and she fired up a cigarette. And I'm like, damn, I got some weed. You got to do this? She's like, yeah, my mama smoked, my auntie smoked. I say, all right. So I knew what I had to do. So
that's a deal breaker.
I had to leave.
That's a deal breaker. Is it a deal breaker for you?
Oh, it's definitely a deal breaker.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I can't do that.
I can't do it. I mean,
but don't none of my friends smoke cigarettes either. Like, so
yeah, I can't. I don't have nobody. My boy, Royce's husband Dre smokes cigarettes. He the only nigga I be around to smoke cigarettes.
I can't do it.
I can't ride in people that smoke cigarettes. I can't ride in their car because it's like you still smoking. Yeah, it's hard. What's up, Travis? What's up with this club, man? You ready? Hey, we ready, man. We just talking about bitches who smoke.
In every way, but does she? Let's find out.
I please my man in every way. If he's at the dentist, I make him nut. If he's at J. Crew returning a sweater, he's nutting. If he's trying on another sweater, he's getting a nut. If he exchanged that old sweater for the new sweater, he's nutting. It's like trail mix because his day mostly contains nuts and his balls look like raisins. If he's at his aunt's funeral, he's getting 2 nuts. One at the open casket, one when they're lowering her into the grave. While he's nutting, I'm thinking about the next nut. I'm like a squirrel. I'm planting nuts all over this place. If he's at Target picking out curtains, I'm like, come on, babe, you're getting a nut. At the end of the day, I roll his gut like a tube of toothpaste to make sure there's no nuts left.
Wow.
He's at our kid's parent-teacher conference, he's getting a nut. I'll make him nut while he's nutting. That's the secret. I make my man nut 27 times a day.
Okay. Shout out to, well, I can't think of the brother's name, but I'll check your podcast.
This is what we starting with?
Yeah, I mean, we're starting with entertainment, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I thought that was pretty entertaining, and I thought, when I listened to that, I'm like, I consider myself a pretty much of a freak, but that's kind of, can you fuck that much in a day, right?
I'm not even trying to fuck that much in a day.
Or can you get your dick sucked that much in a day?
27 times?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
27 times is a lot.
I don't think I ever been that freaky.
Yeah.
And I thought I was a freak, but that's still freaky for me.
Yeah.
But I had a dude told me one time, say he buzzed 9 nuts in one night. Shout out to my boy Randy San Antonio, man.
Yeah. I mean, I've done that throughout a day.
9 times?
Yeah, I don't think I could even do it now. I mean, probably it was with like 7 different bras, but that was
9 times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you tough.
Yeah, by the end you shooting dust anyway.
9 times.
I just want to know what y'all think about that, though. I mean, like from a sexual standpoint, does it matter what age you are at or what's the case? Because I mean, obviously, I don't think it's humanly possible. I think it's possible for a woman to come 27 times in a day. I don't think it's possible for a man to.
I don't want a woman on me trying to make me come 27 times one day. If I'm being honest, like, get the fuck away from me at this point.
I got shit to do.
Right, I don't know. Hell no. That means y'all attached at the hip, and I don't want that kind of woman.
You don't want that?
Not really.
It's 27 times too much? My wife outside, she could go 27 times, huh? she can go 27 times for real. Yeah, you could. You can.
27 times?
Oh, we got shit to do now.
Yeah, 27 times
okay.
is a lot. But she seemed fucking annoying though. Like she seemed like she just.
She seems like the only thing she's
Yeah.
good for is getting you a nut.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's about it. Put us something else up, Travis. Let us touch on. Let's
That
see what
bitch
else.
ain't
we got.
talking about cooking. That bitch ain't talking about nothing. I'm talking about yanking. Like, let's get on.
You're gonna go starving.
Is actually taking a toll. Recent numbers show sales for the beer drop by 17% in parts of April. That's likely as a result of a March Madness promotion with a trans influencer named Dylan Mulvaney. Now, we spoke with the owner of Kobo's in Edo, and he says moving Budweiser has been very tough since the boycott began.
Personally, it doesn't matter to me what your beliefs are. Business-wise, it's affecting us a lot. We pretty much can't even give it away.
So you have cases sitting there.
We've had cases since it came out. We've had about 14 cases that have not moved.
And are people saying anything about the issue?
Yes and no. You know what I mean? With the volume that we get here, people don't want to necessarily speak openly about it, but we all know what it is because we never had that issue before. And we have had a couple people that we said, look, it's on sale, we're doing, no, I'd rather have something else. And so it's kind of, proof is in the pudding on what's going on right now.
Wow. Now,
All right,
Raul
Travis.
says he's...
So what you think about this, Dre?
One of the issues I don't care about. Fuck Bud Light. Fuck Budweiser. I don't drink it. I don't care about it.
But you understand what the issue is about,
I
right?
mean,
the
for me, it's not-
transgender, the transgender being on them using the transgender for the marketing campaign.
I mean, once again, it's one of them subjects was like,
Oh, you trying to be politically correct?
I'm not really trying to be politically correct.
No,
It's
he's
one of
trying
the
to be politically correct.
but I genuinely don't care. Like, I don't drink Budweiser. I don't own a bar, so that's one of the things that it just don't affect me at all. So it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying?
I kind of picked that clip because I think it's I don't want to compare that to. It's almost like they're trying to make you accept transgender, LGBT, and I mean it's a situation where if that's what you are, that is what it is. I don't know from a marketing standpoint if you can push that on somebody and say, accept this from me marketing this. I think that's a tricky one.
But I mean, we both know marketing. Like, from a marketing standpoint, you have a target audience. Like, they probably use that situation to target an audience or to say, hey, we're inclusive with the movement or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because if we want to debate about that, like that audience is like has moving power. Like they have motion to push the needle one way or the other. Like we being honest. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like,
That's why you're
okay.
being politically correct.
Right.
I got you.
So I'm saying, so you either choose to include them and choose to be like, but I'm one of the persons like, if I don't care about it, I just don't care about it. Like, your life is your life, my life is my life, and what I see on TV. Just because I see a trans person or somebody like that on TV and be like, am I gonna want to drink a Budweiser? No, because I don't drink Budweiser.
Hey, why is the thing blurry? Is my eyes tripping?
I don't know. You might be high, kid.
No, it's okay now. It was just like blurring in and out. Look, is that what it is? Yeah, we normally have on black. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's not an issue that Dre cares about. We gonna speak on that as much. Let's go to another one, man.
Been watching me. Look, this is the camera. I ain't even unhooked that one yet. You bitch ass nigga. This nigga been watching my wife. This nigga violated my kids, dog. This nigga got Bluetooth devices. This nigga got cameras. Bruh, this nigga got cameras, Bluetooth devices all over this motherfucking house, nigga. You bitch ass nigga. Nigga, you violated my kids, nigga. Nigga, I done bust all these motherfucking walls out. Nigga, I done found like 10 to 16 motherfucking cameras in this house,
10 to
dog.
16.
You fucking freak.
The
other
This
side of
bitch
real
ass
estate.
motherfucker
Hey, come back. Hold on.
been watching me.
That's funny.
Dre,
That's funny.
so
That's funny. Y'all will picture right there to show some shit like this to a nigga.
Dre, can you imagine that though? You rent the house from somebody and you find out they know all this shit. This man got Bluetooth. He got speaker devices in the wall. He got cameras over all of. So he know everything you and your girl been doing. He's watching his kids.
Just give me a cut.
This man kid's probably on some porn site, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I shouldn't have said that. I mean, I don't mean
That's
no disrespect to you, good brother. But I mean, if he that much of a freak, man, hey, how would you feel about that, Dre? I got a problem with that one.
Do you believe it though? Or nigga ain't just want to pay rent no more. He like, fuck this house. He seen the security camera like, man, look at that cameras in this bitch. Because we ain't see no evidence, so I don't know.
Oh my
I hope
God,
he okay.
Dre, man, come on, man.
I'm just saying, bro.
Wow.
This is the internet. This is how I view the internet. I don't ever take that shit serious. I look at that shit and be like,
What you think, Travis?
it's some creep shit for sure, but if it's true. But I'm so used to these niggas cloud chasing, bro. Like, what the fuck? That's a good video though. It's a good video.
Oh wow.
What we got next, man? Let me get something.
Let's go, man. Come on, man. We just
See, I love this shit. I love the freestyle.
Yeah, we just freestyling through things that we think are interesting. Actually, I picked all this shit.
Let's see.
Turn the volume up, man.
Oh shit.
Oh, this at the Kings and Warriors game.
Oh shit. I've seen shit like this before though. I'm not
This
surprised.
dude here ain't got no business to do in the Brady.
In the Brady.
He ain't got no business. You ain't got yourself shit. You might as well move out the way.
He's just trying to hold on for dear life. Oh shit. Nigga in the Curry jersey working though. Is that the security in the line?
Wow. He caught him with a bad.
We need to get Buddy right here footage with the long hair. Buddy with the long hair had the good footage though.
Hey man, listen, man. This is why I don't like going to basketball games, sporting events, if I can't be on the front row or in a box. Cause what do you do when they fighting all around you? Then they next thing you know they jumping on you. What you gonna do?
I'm definitely leaving and getting the fuck out the way. But I've seen that though.
But what the fuck? What if they slap the shit out you? Now you forced to fight.
But one thing about I saw this years ago. We was at the Cowboy and Philly game at the old stadium. Oh man, we seen one of the baddest motherfucking fights ever. Philly fan was getting on his ass and people, random fans, just started jumping and shit. Had nothing to do with it. Went to whooping that man ass. I felt bad for that. I wanted to help him, but I was like, I can't watch this shit. Because he was whooping the Cowboy fan ass though, and they just decided they're like, nah, nigga, we can't let you get that up.
Oh, it was in the Cowboy Stadium.
Yeah, in the Irvin, in the old stadium. Oh,
I
man.
actually have been to I don't know what Philly. What's their name? What's the name of their stadium?
I don't know.
That's a hard stadium to deal with, man.
Yeah.
In Philly,
Philly
I went
fans
to
are
a
tough to deal
Cowboy
with.
game, a Cowboy and Eagles game. Philly is a difficult place, man. You know,
Yeah.
shit. I went changed into an Eagles shirt. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I went to the thing for the Eagles shirt. I can't make this shit
Yeah,
up.
my boy used to play for the
Say,
Eagles,
man,
so we would go to
shit.
the Cowboy games. It was a Monday night game, actually.
Yeah.
It was a Monday night game.
What else we got, Travis? There was a little kung fu fighting.
That was wild.
You got to bring that back, Travis, because it ain't got the audio to it. So you are gonna have to start that one over, because this is a very interesting one right here. Yeah, we missed that one a little bit. Go come back to it. See if you can get some audio there. Yep, there we go. We blur it out again. Am I high? Cause you smell. Cause you.
I mean, it's definitely focus.
Oh,
So when a nigga be moving, that really don't need to be how you got to be still as possible. We ain't got no rules to the.
The other
This
side of real
bitch ass
estate.
motherfucker
no, not that.
been watching me.
Some with the audio. Go ahead to the next one. Don't worry about it. I thought that was a very interesting one. You don't see the audio though. Hey man, if y'all make it to the show, that mean y'all fucking around. Y'all got some motion out there. So y'all send us some clips of what y'all think is funny, man. Y'all can hit me up at Relentless A Cole or at Relentless A Cole on Instagram, and Dre is Boss Life Dre. What you 9601?
Spelling bee in school.
Yeah, but don't send me that shit. I got enough bullshit in my phone.
Yeah, y'all hit Dre up, Boss Life 9601. Flood his DM with all that bullshit, man.
Because Lonnie, where the fuck he at? Lonnie sent me so much shit, bro.
God
I be like, damn, Lonnie.
man.
And look,
It's like he bored or what?
hold on. And then the time I actually asked him a question through fucking DM, the motherfucker don't respond. I was like, what the fuck? Lonnie sent me shit every day, all day. And the one time I say something to him back, I was trying to tell him, did we lock locking Paparoo in or whatever? This motherfucker never responded back.
Lonnie sends me 20 things on Instagram in my DM every day. Like,
Every fucking day.
what are you doing with your life? Okay. Well, I figured that out. What happened? You can't get that clip up, Travis? No, I got this one. Okay, we'll go ahead with the next one, man.
Spelling bee in school.
Oh, that's my girl, Miss Pat.
Shit, I can't spell what shit. Every time I remember being in, I'm 51, so back in the day, thank God they don't do this shit anymore. But they had an A and B group and a C and D group in the F. So the smart kids and the dumb kids. The classroom divided like that. They didn't have like special classes for people like us. And I used to see all the people in the A group, Joe, and I wanted to be in that A group so bad. And I'll never get the book was Impression and Encore. Those are the kids that could read and those was the smart kids. I said, I want to be in this group. I want to be in this group because that's how I am. I want to be number one. And one day I get in the class, I get in the teacher. I was like, please let me just try. Now I'm in the CD group, dumb as fuck. and I begged the teacher. She finally put me in the group. Couldn't read one shit. I look at everybody staring at me like, what the fuck are you doing in this group? And I remember the teacher said, at least you tried. And I said, if I don't do shit, I'm going to get in this group. Never got in it because, back in those days, that's just how they divided you. But it was a teacher that came along. I've told this story 100 times. It's true. Who taught me how to read and who believed in me. And I'm 51 and she's dead and gone. And I thank her each and every day for instilling things in me that my mother could never instill in me.
It's great if you can get a good teacher.
Check out Miss Pat.
It's a lot of them
few
out there.
good teachers.
I think it's the
that I
cooking
remember.
lady. She cooks what she do.
And you know what's
She's
so
got a
crazy with the
show
shit going on in this
on
world with these
BET.
teachers? How just
She's a comedian.
how you
Okay. She
let
sound
these
like
kids disrespect them and all of this bullshit going on in these schools. Just a disrespect. Look at the girl who broke the teacher leg. Look at the teacher who just got to fight. What the fuck?
Yeah.
They should hold parents accountable. Because I'm here to tell you, if my child ever tried that shit, I will beat the black off Raymond. I'm not gonna side with you up there disrespecting no adult. And that's how I used to be when I was coming up. Everybody whooped your ass in the neighborhood. Now these kids like, oh my God, you gotta respect me. Bitch, you don't even pay no bills. What the fuck am I respecting for somebody who don't even know how to pay a bill? These kids so dumb, they don't even know how to fill out a check, Joe. They don't even have checks no more for you to fill out. I think my husband got the last book of checks in this world.
Yeah, they do it all electronically now, right?
Yeah. So why am I respecting you when you don't pay for shit?
Real shit.
Huh?
Kids, there's a different feeling that kids have today.
No, it's a
They
different
feel
feeling
like
that
they know.
society gave
has
kids.
for them.
If you're being abused, what's abuse? I tell you. So here, I got these custody kids, and they called me, the teacher called me, and I said, well, I'm going to beat her ass. So the principal said, you got to hear it on my house. I said, bitch, you don't tell me what to hear that. 2 hours later, defect was at my house.
Really?
Went to the school, talked to my kids, and the lady showed up, and she was like, the black lady knew who I was. She said, but I got to investigate. I said, no, you ain't got to do a motherfucking thing. You couldn't get these motherfucking children that don't nobody give me nothing for. I'm going to whoop these motherfucking ass over here. If you don't want their ass whooped, get them up out here, because I'm going to tell you right now, ain't nobody shooting me. Ain't nobody whooping my motherfucking ass. Fuck that, put you in the corner, we going to pray about your behavior. I'm going to knock your goddamn head off. I'm old school, and I don't give a fuck what you say. Ain't nobody. I have a 36-year-old daughter. I have a 35-year-old son, a 24-year and a 20. You're not cursing in front of me. You're not disrespecting me. We're not getting high together. I'm not your motherfucking friend because I went through too much in my life to be letting you motherfuckers talk to me. I was telling my daughter. She said ass. I said, bitch, don't say ass in front of me. Don't say that shit in front of me. Why, mama? Ass is cussing.
She can't cuss at all in front of you?
No, I don't play that shit.
Really?
No, I cuss her
as much as you cuss?
Yeah. They can cuss among themselves.
So you can cuss in front of them?
Yeah.
But they can't cuss in front of you?
No, Joe. Hell no. Black kids don't.
At a certain age, can they cuss in front of you?
Hell no.
Never.
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 No, and when
35 years old.
I don't give a fuck if she's 55 and I'm 99. Bitch, I bust you in your mouth. Don't you cuss in front of me, ho. All my motherfucking food you done ate, all the diapers I done changed, all the times I ran out of fucking convenience store with Similac to feed your black ass, and you gonna disrespect me?
I would have never imagined that you would be so uptight with your kids cussing.
I agree.
Most back in the day, black kids didn't cuss in front of their parents.
But you cuss so much.
I do.
See the look on Trey's face. Oh my God.
You have a dictatorship running your household. You have a language dictatorship.
I sure do. Don't fucking cuss in front of me. It's so disrespectful. What are you laughing at? That shit ain't funny.
Hilarious. It's hilarious just seeing you swearing about them swearing.
What? I beat shit out them kids.
That's what I'm saying. You would say that in front of them. Don't say shit in front of me. I'll beat the shit out of you.
That's what I told them all the time. Don't you say a motherfucking thing in front of me. Don't you fucking cuss in front of me. I'm your mama. You respect me. Do your kids cuss in front
All
of you?
right, Travis. So,
Joe talking about,
yeah, Joe say his kids cuss in front of him. She say she ain't going for this.
My oldest son cuss in front of me, but I tell him about it all the time. I tell him his vocabulary is terrible because you can't stop cussing. So you ain't no man if you can't have a good vocabulary. So
I agree with that.
I believe man can't control.
I don't
his
cuss in front of my
vocabulary.
mom or my daddy right now. I mean, the only time they see me cuss is probably on this show.
Right.
If they watch the show, they see me curse. You know, my dad.
I used to be horrible at it, but I done got way better at it too. Because I wasn't conscious of it. Let me say that.
You know what? And that's a big deal when you get conscious of it. Because I've been, Brother Derek Muhammad. Shout out to you, Brother Derek Muhammad. He don't even know what he did when he said, when you say "What's up, my nigga," or you know, when you use the word nigga in a favorable term, how demeaning it can be, and how you're setting the tone for nigga behavior. And
that was dope. I remember that.
Yeah, that kind of hit me. So I'm trying to work on cursing too, because he really made me think about some things. So I appreciate that, Brother Derek Muhammad. But my mouth's still kind of fucked up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to work on this shit, though. I'm working on it. Give us something else, man. Shout out to Miss Pat, man. She funny the motherfucker.
I'm going to check out.
Her, I think she got a 36-year-old. The dude she was fucking with was like 30 when she had, you know, when he was fucking with her. Yeah, he creep motherfucker, man.
Now to new mortgage rules taking effect this morning.
I don't
Elizabeth
like this shit
Schulze
at all.
joins us with what is changing and what it means for those looking to buy a home. Good morning to you, Elizabeth.
Good morning to you, Robin. If you are looking to buy a new home or refinance your mortgage, these changes to federal rules could affect your costs. So as of this morning, the Federal Housing Finance Agency is adjusting the upfront fees that you pay when you take out a mortgage with Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. They account for about half of U.S. home loans across the country. The government says that these new changes are part of an effort to make it easier for Americans limited by income or wealth to afford a home. But critics say that these rules punish borrowers with higher credit scores. So here's an example. If you have a fair credit score of 659 on a $300,000 mortgage, you're now going to save nearly $4,000 in one-time fees. But if you have a good credit score of 750, you put the same amount down on that same home, you're actually going to be paying $375 more in fees than you would have before this rule change. Now, there are a lot of factors that ultimately determine your closing costs, and the bottom line is still that the more money you put down, the higher credit, the better deal you're going to get. Michael.
Wow, Elizabeth, that's shocking. Kind of surprising. Makes you raise your eyebrows as to why.
Yeah, raise my eyebrows as to why.
I got a problem with that.
I mean, yeah, I kind of, you know.
That is, that's some bullshit.
What is the significance of it, though? What are they trying to...
Well, what they're trying to do is, the reason that they're doing this is they're trying to, say, make it more affordable for...
motherfuckers that can't afford it. That's what
right, for people that can't afford it. But more importantly, what they're saying is they're making it more affordable for African Americans, Latinos, because they normally don't have as favorable credit as most whites and Asians, and so that's the reason behind them doing it. The problem with that to me is you're punishing people with good credit for having good credit.
Right.
That's a problem because somebody is going to manipulate the system, and now you're hurting the lenders all across the board because if I'm a homeowner and I'm buying a house and I've got a 750 score, and I realize if I miss a payment right here, that'll bring my having one over 30 will probably bring you down 60 points. So now it gets me to, you know, 676 or whatever, 680, 690, below 700. I don't know what the qualifications are, but what happens is now that it brings me to that, but now I've also compromised my lender and I've compromised my credit over the long term for this temporary situation, and I think that's a problem. I know how I think. Right. If I'm in that situation, I might say, well, shit, I can save, you know, $3,700 by not paying this and just catching it back up next month. Let me do that. You understand what I'm saying?
No,
you're looking at me like I'm just absolutely crazy.
No, I'm saying I'm thinking about what you're saying, and I'm thinking about, damn, that is like what they kind of ask the motherfuckers to do that want to save.
Right, that's what they're asking you to do.
Right.
And I think that's extremely unfortunate and unfair for people that take care of their business and have good credit. That's horrible. Give us something else, Travis. I don't like that one. I just wanted to touch on that.
I literally like smoke before I came up here. Like my blunt's still right, so don't be like I'm looking at you crazy. I'm just still trying to process.
Man. Hey, if y'all watch Smackwater, man, this nigga ain't flirting with me. You know what I'm saying? Smackwater say you look 3 seconds, you flirting. So don't take it as Dre flirting with me.
Shout
3
out
seconds,
to
man.
Smack, man. That motherfucker crazy, man. That motherfucker is crazy.
Cake ass nigga.
Cake ass nigga.
No, I ain't put that shit there. Where you get that one from?
So you just got random white boys just
Hey man, you gonna have to put us in the frame and put that shit on the side.
This has been a disaster.
That's okay. We trying it out. Y'all get to experiment with us on the show, man. Thank y'all.
It's a
for
good
tuning
idea,
in,
though.
man. So we're gonna fine tune this shit, man. And we're gonna tell y'all send us some of those clips, man, that y'all would like us to talk about. Send them to Dre.
I'm gonna pick the clips. Between the shit, Lonnie sent me, my other homeboy AJ. I got a lot of shit. I don't need no more shit, to be honest with you.
God, Lonnie, terrible, man.
Man,
What else you got,
every
man?
day, I'm thinking I got some good DMs. This Lonnie asking the motherfuckers like, come on, Lonnie, goddamn.
All right.
Jean Ann Thomas Botley has shopped at Family Food Center in Toledo, Ohio since she was 4 years old.
This is the place to be. Once you find something that you love and treat you with respect.
But today, the 58-year-old worries dollar stores are now threatening this local staple.
Supposed to be a store to help the community, but it's taken from the community.
At the start of 2022, dollar stores together operated more than 34,000 stores nationwide.
Is that a
That's
dollar
more
store
than
she in?
McDonald's, Walmart,
It's a nice
Target,
dollar
and
store.
That's a nice-ass
Starbucks
dollar store.
combined. Right here in Toledo, Ohio, when it comes to dollar stores, there are 1, here's another, 2, and here's another one, number 3. Altogether, over 35. In March, advocacy group the Institute for Local Self-Reliance published a study on the impact of dollar stores on predominantly rural, low-income, Black, and Latino neighborhoods. Its findings?
When they come into a community, they tend to just pull just enough of the sales away from that grocery store.
We have to call the suppliers, ask them for prices, ask them for deals, and they don't offer us as good deals as the big chains.
Thank you. Now a small community in Toledo, led by senior pastor Donald Perryman,
That's
is
cool.
fighting
We're
this
gonna
effort.
touch on that. You ain't got to
This
run
was
that
the
whole
pride
clip.
of-
I just wanted to touch on that particular clip because I think what's happening and people don't realize it is you see these Walmarts like Walmart closing in Chicago. I think they closed 2 or 3 of them in Chicago. They closed 2 or 3 in Portland, in different places. And so these dollar stores, which are actually more expensive than Walmart, and this nigga flirting with me, man.
Man, get
Stop
the
it,
fuck
man.
out of here.
Stop it, man.
This man is crazy, man.
Hey, you can't look a man in the eye more than 3 seconds, man. Smackwater told y'all. But listen, man.
So how the fuck we gonna do a podcast? I gotta listen to you talk, nigga. But I'm supposed to be over here while you talking.
I'm fucking with you, man. Hey, listen, man. No, but on the serious side,
He done got a little whiff of the weed. He over here tripping.
yeah, you got
That's
me
really
choking.
what's.
Yeah, you got me high with you. Y'all know I don't smoke. You got me high with him now. Yeah, but those. Yeah, man. I mean, come on, man. This has been a disaster. Okay, this is gonna be our new format. We're not prepared whatsoever. We came in, we having a little fun. Dre is high.
No,
and
you
he's
high.
so high. I think I just smelt it and got high. So I can't think straight. I really had some intelligent things to say on that clip, but I'm at a loss for words. So you know what? We're gonna kind of transition into sports. Vic, I forgot you was over there, man. What's up, Vic? What's up, dog? We got my homeboy Slick Vic in the house over there, man. Hey, all good, man. You know,
Vic over there in the cut.
Yeah, Vic taught me to sell cars, taught me finance way back when, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my partner Vic, Slick Vic. Vic is the only nigga I know that whooped the nigga ass in his church shoes and didn't get dirty. I'm talking about had on the shirt, whooping that nigga ass. Bop, bop. Looking at his shirt, I swear to God, I can't make this shit up.
That's the most
It
important
didn't-
part.
And it was water there. He made it a point to not get dirty. He slapping the shit out, bam, bam, bam. Then they tussled for a little bit, and Vic grabbed him. And as when he throwed the man, he looked to see it was his shirt toe or anything. Oh man, I couldn't stop laughing. This is the most comical shit I done seen. I never seen a clean fight. That's the cleanest fight I ever seen in my life. I never seen nobody fight and try to stay clean at the same time. I never seen this.
He must have had somewhere to be.
Hey, man, we was selling cars. The
Yes,
man
sir.
did not want to get dirty. Let's talk a little bit of sports, man.
What you want to talk about in sports, man?
So Harden hit 45 last night.
Okay.
The Beard.
Mm.
They got a chance. Do they got a chance?
I mean, clearly.
They
definitely
didn't
got a
have
chance.
Joel Embiid.
Yeah. Boston young though. Boston still play young sometimes. They shot selection killed me sometimes. So, but I do think Harden playing that clutch was pretty big. It's probably the first time ever in his career he's played that clutch
Yeah.
in a moment like that. You know what I mean? So he had to. So hopefully Embiid can come back and let's see the series for real. I hate watching teams play without their best player though. That just fucks me up sometimes.
What do you think about that, Lonnie? Give me some insight. Boston is 7.
Boston is 7. I still like Boston in the series. I ain't gonna lie.
I think it's a matter of if Embiid is healthy or not. I like Philly if Embiid is healthy.
I still like Boston healthy and Embiid or not. I think last night was just Harden catching, getting on one, and Boston not showing up. So
the only thing I don't like about Harden, and I think this is why most people appreciate Kobe and Jordan the way they do, is because he don't have that killer in him. And if he does not display what he did last night consistently, and he has the capability to do that, he a real killer. If he chooses to be, I don't know where that passive shit come from. I'm gonna let you shoot.
What I think people get confused
shoot the ball.
With Mike and Kobe and dudes like that, the reason why I rank them at the top of the game is because shit they can go to. Like if my jumper ain't working alone, but I go to the post, I can put a dick off the hip. We got all these things to go to.
Harden can do all that.
He can do some of that. I don't think he can do all that.
He doesn't work as well in the post.
That's what I'm saying. But his game, that's what I'm saying. But he can shoot. Right. I mean, his jumper was on last night. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was knocking down shots. And, anytime he knocking down shots, he's one of them guys that they can get it going all night. Yeah. But, I mean, kudos to him. Like I said, I was happy to see him perform in the clutch moment. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, he's been known to shrink in those moments. So, you know what I'm saying? Kudos to Harden.
All right. What about this Okay, yeah, we talk about Ime Udoka being the Rockets head coach, man. Congratulations, good brother. We happy to have you in the city, man.
Good coach, but his organization gonna bring in the players that they need to get us some dubs. Good coach. I mean, I thought the last dude was a good coach. I think the team is very young. I think we play undisciplined a lot of times, but I don't think that has to do with anything. Like, coach, you can only bring motherfuckers together so much, and once y'all get out on that court and go crazy with each other, like,
No, I disagree with that one.
I think because there's no leader. Like, who's the leader of that team? Who can we defend and say the leader of the Rockets? Who can we look at and say that's the leader of the team? That's not on coaching. That's on the players. Who's the leader?
You got a point there. Okay.
That's all I'm saying. And the way they play, they play like they don't have a leader because every man for themselves. Basketball meant to be played together. That's why you see teams like Golden State there every year, because how they play. They can have all the good players in the world, but how do you play basketball? And I think a lot of people miss that. Like,
I think Golden State, everybody understands their role in it.
Yes, and that's what I mean. Like,
so that makes a big difference in a team. So yeah,
because we're at the park and we hooping with a motherfucker that's playing like LeBron. Like, I'm gonna keep giving him the ball and I'm gonna be okay with it. I'm gonna go play me some D and help him out when he need me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're not gonna do that. I've played with you before. You have to shoot. You have to shoot. I'm not gonna let you do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you.
But I defer to all the better. If I feel like I'm the better player on the court at the time, yes, I'm gonna shoot. And you've seen that too. You've also seen me win too. So I
coached you. Of course you won. I was coaching. Texans had a good draft.
They had a good draft, but they pan out. I'm okay with that.
I think the Texans were only missing a quarterback. I don't know if C.J. Stroud can come in and be that quarterback. I'm not convinced right now. I'd have to see him play in the NFL.
His strength is accuracy, so I think he can come in and if he, like I said, if his strength is accuracy, usually he gets it. Like, he can come in and get a playbook, process it, and be turned loose a little bit. But I think by the end of the year, if he's who they say he is, I think he can be a winning quarterback.
Well, they don't need much. That's all they need is the quarterback.
No, I agree. They got a good, strong running game. Good offensive line.
But they got a great defense. Their defense was really strong last year.
It was good last year.
They lost, I think, 7 or 8 games by a touchdown or less. Take a look at that, Lonnie. How many games did Texans lose by a touchdown? Well,
defense was solid last year. I mean, I'm a fantasy football guy. Defense is pretty solid last year. They got a lot of turnovers. I mean, they were pretty solid last year. I mean, but considering their offense, offense helps the defense, of course. But, like I said, I think that's a strong unit. But I think our run game and the quarterback, they can get the ball out, make decisions, not take sacks, not give us that costly turnover, will take us a long way.
3 years in a row, City of Houston, black coach in all major sports.
That don't really do nothing for me.
City in America.
Yeah, but that don't really do nothing for me because the 2 for the Texans, they were kind of like,
But we got third. Is that a shock or not?
That is a shocker. So we got our producer off camera saying
they was
we
under
the only
pressure
city
to do that.
3 years in a row to have black coaches in all major sports.
Because I'm not really respecting them like that. Like, I like the Astros. I ain't gonna lie. I like what they did with Dusty. Dusty was a guy they brought in. He wasn't their first choice, but I'm glad we got him. Because our other manager got fired because of the cheating scandal. That's why Dusty had the job. Because had he not got fired, had he not had the scandal, he'd probably still be the manager, which I wouldn't have been against. I'm not gonna lie. The Texans. We hired a special team coach and Lovie Smith. I'm not really impressed with those 2 hires.
What about this one? Rookie of the year,
I mean, to be determined.
D'Amico was drafted from Houston.
I mean, I remember D'Amico, to be determined.
Only rookie of the year.
I was on a flight with him. I forgot where we was going.
D'Amico, I seen him in Belvedere 1,000 times when he was here, but once again, did we just bring him in just because? Because San Francisco's been known historically to have a good D. So, was it him or was it San Francisco historically known for having a good D? But once again, San Francisco has been known historically
I'll agree with that.
to have a good D.
The head coach, Shanahan, ex-Houston Texans.
Do you want to see?
Yeah. I'm just saying, but I mean, up to your point. Until your point.
Shit, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, goddamn, we got ask Dulani want to see, man.
Yeah, go give it to her.
I can't. I mean, that's not impressive. Matter of fact, that's a L because shit, they ain't won. I need to see some winning. I don't give a damn if they white or black. I want to win. When it comes to sports, I'm pro win.
Yeah, we too.
Who the fuck gonna get it done? Win. That's cool. I appreciate that.
I mean,
it's historical. I want to win.
But what is it saying? Are we catering to the unit, or are we catering to the need, or are we catering trying to win? What are we doing? Just because we got 3 black coaches, are they capable? Because Lovey wasn't capable, in my opinion, nor was the other guy capable. Wasn't Caldwell? That was his name.
What was it, Jim Caldwell? No,
it
was it Jim Caldwell?
It was the first guy we had. Yeah, I mean, he was a special teams coach with no head coaching experience. Lovey was nobody else would have hired Lovey. If we being honest, like I want to be honest, like nobody.
Lovey went to a Super Bowl though.
Yeah, but Lovey was done though. Lovey got fired from the college job he had after that. Lovey was done as a coach, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I can't do that.
Man, he won't get another one. How about that? How about that? Can we agree on that?
He won that last game, coaching his team for a victory in that last game.
Man, that shit was a fluke. Did you watch the last game? Because I definitely watched. That shit was a cold fluke.
That was terrible.
Could have told him to sit down.
No, you can't tell a grown man.
Well, he already knew he was out.
Yeah.
So like, let me go out with a win.
Man, that man caught. He went because he was coaching in the real game. He'd kick the field goal to tie the game. He wouldn't have went for 2 if he was coaching to win the game. So he went for 2. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. Because he could have kicked the field goal to tie the game if he was coaching to win the game. Let's not do that, man.
Okay, let's move on because
the W was cheaper than going for the tie, motherfucker. Like, duh.
Yeah.
It was cheaper. It was a chance. Okay, we looked good in the press. We went for the win, but we didn't get it.
2 back-to-back Rockets black coaches.
Man,
so listen, man. Lonnie, do you want a seat or you just want to keep talking off the goddamn
He can
camera?
keep talking to the camera. I'm gonna keep finding his ass up because that shit don't make no sense.
Yeah, you all.
Like,
Now my partner normally
he
all
good
right,
at sports.
but
We gotta have context
right now,
with
come
some
on.
of the shit we say because I be hearing motherfuckers say that shit. Like, give me the context behind it.
Now what you just did is probably get one of them dudes fired. Oh, that's why we losing. We got some redneck watching our show saying them goddamn niggas are raising. That's it. Hey, so yeah, I mean, what?
I said it earlier, and I'm on the record as saying I think Bron better win this series. Like, he gotta win it because if he don't win it, that GOAT talk shit, everything in your legacy just should be tarnished.
I totally disagree.
Man, I totally.
That's
agree.
a horrible assessment.
That's a great way to say
it.
it.
And you normally
let me tell
fairly
you why.
intelligent. That was some of the dumbest shit you've never said.
Let me tell you why.
Please tell me why.
Let me tell you why. Y'all be talking that shit. We talk about the GOAT. We talk about motherfuckers did this. We praise Michael Jordan for all these other great players not having rings, right? We praise him for that. We overlook Kobe because Kobe played with Shaq. We like to upplay. I had Killer Kylie on. Oh my God. Let me
what up,
blast,
Killer?
Let me blast your ass on my podcast since I got a podcast. This motherfucker said Derek Fisher was a Hall of Famer on Sunday at Southside Sporting Club. Slim, you stood with him and agreed. Who else was with you and agreed? Who else was to my right? Was it Gavin Luckett? I think it was you too, Gavin. I think you agreed too. My boy Les was the only one with me. And I think Ray Face agreed. And I could have slapped the shot at everybody. I was, but I kept my composure. But I just understood I can't talk sports with y'all no more. It's over with. So I want to be on the record. So I told you that night. But it's over. So I did.
What was the basis of their argument saying
It don't
Derek
matter
Fisher
because we talked about
is a Hall of
because
Famer?
I let them know that LeBron has played with more Hall of Famers than Mike and Kobe combined, and that is a fact. That is a fact. I don't give a fuck. He's not a Hall of Famer. He won't. The only way he getting there, he buy a ticket. That's it.
Damn.
He's not. A nigga invite him to say his name to introduce him, but he's not ever getting in.
I think he doesn't get in for one particular reason.
Because he's never been an All-Star. He's never been an All-NBA player. That's why he don't get in. I can think of a lot of reasons.
That's a lot of reasons.
He ain't never averaged nowhere near 20 points a game. I can think of a lot of reasons why he won't get in. Fuck no. Neither is Robert Horry.
I'm the only one I'm gonna put in there is Robert Horry.
He'd have been in, Cole.
Huh?
He'd have been in. Robert Horry been done, bro.
I think he has a chance.
Why?
7 championships.
No All-Stars. No All-NBA teams. No 20-point scoring seasons. You name the criteria. He ain't got none of it. The fuck? So that's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. When I talk to people that say they watch basketball and like sports, I be like,
Hey, Dre.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Dre.
What role play in the Hall of Fame? I'll wait. I'm just saying, though, in any sport, though. You gonna
What
put
role players
You
in
you
the
gonna
Hall
put
of
a role player next to a motherfucker like Jordan? Scotty's the most certified role player ever in the Hall of Fame. He was a role player though.
No,
Scotty
he's
was
not a
fucking-
role player.
We love to bump Scotty up because he played with Mike. Scotty was cool. He was a good nigga, but he wasn't.
Mike didn't win without Scotty. Scotty didn't win without Mike.
Yeah, but Scotty plays in prime years without Mike and ain't get close to that motherfucker.
No, he did. That's not true.
Man.
He made it to the second round. He made it. What they
He
made
was
it
on
to the
that.
second
He
round.
was on that Portland team. I take that back. They played against the Lakers and stuff. He was on that team, and he made a start on that team. But he wasn't no dumb. He ain't never been back to an All-Star game. None of that shit.
Okay.
Let's put Scottie Pippen in his place, please. No, there's not gonna ever be a role player in the Hall of Fame.
I can go with that.
Y'all better go with that.
I mean, I got to go with it. Facts is facts. Facts is facts. But before I say facts is
But let me
facts,
get back to my Bron and
Go
Curry
ahead.
argument. Those dudes dominated their era. There's no dudes in the Jordan era with 6 rings. There's no dudes outside of Tim Duncan in the Kobe era with 5 rings. But in the LeBron era, Steph
Man,
got
Manu
4.
Ginobili had 5, didn't he?
Yeah, but we're gonna say, was it Duncan's team or was it Ginobili's team? Or we gonna be giving the combination of the two?
Now Ginobili
But
may be
Ginobili
a
don't
role
got,
player.
and
that
Ginobili
make
don't
it.
got all 4 rings. He wasn't there in '99 when Duncan got his first ring. He wasn't there. He might have 4, I believe. He don't got 5.
Okay. Yeah. He
Yeah,
got 4?
Duncan's the only one got 5.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
So we want to look at that, but we look at Steph, we look at Bron, be like, hold up, man, Steph got. They gonna put him in because he's a foreign player, and he been to the All-Star game before.
I say yes.
man. I say yes because he was a foreigner.
And yeah,
I say yes because he was a foreigner. I give him a yes before I give it to Derek Fisher. Yeah, for sure. Without question, Parker get in. Parker was a baller. Yeah, but those 2 particular guys, especially Parker, more so than Ginobili, is without question Hall of Famer, in my opinion.
Okay.
In my opinion.
I can take that.
But that ain't Derek Fisher though. Like, come on, now. We give him big moments. We give him a couple shots. We don't give him nothing. He really only made 2. If we being honest, it really didn't matter.
Derek Fisher was knocking out Matt Barnes' broad, right?
Yeah, they still together.
Oh, they still together?
They was at the game the other day. They married. Yeah, I believe they married.
And Matt Barnes drove over there to kick him in his ass about it.
Well, Matt said he was high because, like, nigga, you was my partner. Like, you know what I'm saying? You was my dog. And, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nah,
Yeah, I agree. I think
I'm not driving that far to whoop no business.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do it. Well, I don't know. If you my partner, it's different. If it was a random dude, that's one thing.
Yeah, he felt like it was sneaking. That's what he said. But like I said, though,
There's been going on.
But like I said, though, LeBron is 7-15 in Curry in playoff games. He better get that number up this series. That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna. I think everybody's. I mean, me personally, and if Steph going to win that 5th ring, like, what does that say about Bron? You didn't even dominate your era, bro. In my opinion. Statistically wise, you got all the stats because you played
say
the long.
because he's played in 3 different eras at this point.
But he didn't dominate any of them, though.
He came in the league in 2003.
But he didn't dominate any of them. In my opinion.
Right. I think. Okay. Like, I mean, what did he do? 6 or 7 finals in a row?
I mean, but I'm saying
9 in a row.
But like we said. But if we're gonna say dominated, like we look at the 10-year span. Look at Mike 10-year span. 6 out of them 10, he won a ring. Look at Kobe 10-year span. 5 out of them 10, he won a ring. What 10-year span has Bron dominated like that?
He's dominated by going to nine finals. That's domination.
But going and not finishing don't
okay,
count.
he didn't win, but I mean, he got there 9 times, and y'all know I'm all about winning. But at the same time,
But you reward the runner-up, though.
You can't diminish this man's accomplishment. No,
he didn't win.
Well, I think in this particular series, as long as AD stays healthy, which is a big if, they'll win without a problem. I see them winning this. Trade AD? Trade AD for a bunch of good shit.
I mean, AD is a great player when he's healthy. So
yeah,
do we care? But do we care about his health? Do we care about his game? Because we care about his game. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know. I mean, I'm not trading AD. I'm not gonna lie.
What about this? I honestly did not realize how good Denver was.
They're not really that good. Phoenix is not deep.
Deepest
team in the NBA right But I don't think they're that good because I think in crunch time moments when it comes time finishing time, I don't think Jokic and the other boy can be that guy versus a Steph Curry
What
or
are
LeBron.
They up 2-0 right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't think they can do that against a LeBron-led team or a Steph Curry-led team. I don't think they can play that style of basketball when them dudes certified bucket getters. Phoenix, they offense is terrible. I was looking at it last night. Like, KD didn't touch the ball for a nice stretch.
And that's the one thing I don't like about KD. He is too passive. Man, give me the ball. Take the ball,
but
KD.
they still were looking for a shot.
You the guy, man. Booker is not the guy. You are the guy.
Booker was cooking last night.
Man, listen, man.
But my thing
KD is the guy.
People like the center.
This shit ain't this ain't up for discussion. Take the ball.
That man is the worst. I mean, terrible.
Well, I don't KD better tell him his ass. This is my team.
I don't think it's just Booker though.
He didn't do it with Westbrook. He didn't do. I mean, like
I'm
he's
okay
just
with
not
Booker
that
getting
guy.
those shots,
and he the best player to me.
But I'm not okay with some of the other players that was taking shots in those crunch time when they was on their run. It was the little point guard, the little Payne. He was taking some ill-advised. And I was like, damn, bro, you come down, don't even get that bitch to KD. You don't even look KD way. KD kind of calling for it. Don't matter, man. Win the game
Give
first.
a damn. Be fighting for his contract. I bet he wouldn't did if they were Jordan.
Right.
I bet he wouldn't have did it with Kobe.
Both those guys, Booker and Durant, are both passive though.
Shit. I bet. Okay.
But
they wouldn't have did that shit with Jordan to
To answer
Kobe.
your question, I don't like
Jordan
Denver like
Jordan gonna tell Phil, hey, get his ass out of here.
Denver gonna win that series.
I mean, they
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I can see that because they down to what 3 players now because Chris Paul hurt now too. He done for the series more than likely with a groin. I mean, that's his MO. I mean, I get that. Somebody tweeted me that, texted me that last night. But like I said, Bron, I think you need to win this series. In my opinion, Bron, you better win this series. Or they gonna question it. That's just my opinion.
How much longer did he say he's gonna play?
Don't matter. He's still out there.
He's waiting on his son 2 more years.
Oh, he want to play with his son?
Yeah, or it'll be 1 more year after next year, I guess. So next year they 1 more year. Because Bronny ain't gonna stay there no 2-3 years. I mean, if he gonna come, he gonna come. He fuck around, go to one of them pro leagues now. Because he ain't picked a school yet. Think so?
And then come out after one. He one and done. Anyway,
I think he can go to one of them pro leagues like LaMelo.
he ain't gonna do that. He going 1 year. He one and done.
Where does he go? Ohio State? Or somewhere in the close? UCLA, USC?
I got him. I got UCLA. They in Cali.
Yeah,
he's already working out with a lot of the pros.
I think they live in Brentwood, right?
Yeah,
they
a lot
in
of
Brentwood.
working out down there, so Cali school seems more feasible.
But do he
for
want the
him.
college experience though? Bronny making $7 million right now, so shit, he good. And his daddy get LeBron.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, he good.
Yeah, he good. So he can pretty much. He might want to go have that college experience. And like they ain't got the Jets.
All right, man. We just had a little tap in today, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We little sports news and entertainment. It's relentless, bitch on game. That's our song. Y'all check that shit out. Yeah. What's up with the Eagles hat?
It just was a green hat. I put it on.
It's a green hat you put it on?
I like the Eagles though.
I like the Eagles. Shout out to Jalen Hurts, man. You know, the only thing I don't like about you is you didn't go to North Shore. You went to Channelview.
Yeah, they put together a good deal. I like the draft.
Yeah, I think they gonna be right back in the thick of things. Yeah. So yeah. What else you got, Dre? Because we can wrap this thing up because I gotta make a move.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Now I think he changing it to Texas T. We got
we ain't settled on a name. Like it might be Double Cup, it might be Texas T, but y'all definitely gonna see it though. Like I said, we're in the lab again tomorrow. The cast is coming together quite nicely. We'll be shooting either this end of this month or early June. So you know it's on the way, man. Like we really about to do some legendary Texas, Houston, Texas type shit. Working on a classic, man. You know what I mean?
My
So,
boy Drizzy.
Yeah.
Drizzy.
I got to call my boy Shannon. We're going to do the Both Eyes Open. So all the fans that like Both Eyes Open, we about to turn that into a real crime drama, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can dig it.
Yeah.
Hey, we got did you get the thing? Who Will Rise?
Yeah.
Yeah. So May 11th, man, Who Will Rise, red carpet event. Y'all probably won't be there, but
I'll be there.
It's cool. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be there, but
I'll be there.
Yeah, you know, y'all make sure y'all support that movie on Tubi. Who Will Rise should be coming out at the end of the month. So yeah,
be on the lookout for Bricks 2, man. Bricks 2 going to production in a couple of weeks, man. You see, I've been in the gym lately. You know what I'm saying?
You see, I haven't.
Yeah.
And, that's a slug at me, man. But hey, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Whenever you start to tell me I'm fat, I'm gonna get out of here, man. Probably not go to the gym, you know. Yeah, I done got fat as fuck, Dre. Anyway, Travis, you got anything before we go?
Yeah, I think I got that clip to work. The one we was trying to play.
Let's see it.
All right, we're gonna have one more clip. Travis finally figured it out. He ain't fucking it up no more, and we're gonna be done after that. Travis doesn't have it working. Yep.
Another random white guy. Boys kick back.
Been studies on this. Local news overrepresents black folks as perpetrators, overrepresents white folks as victims. So the message that gets sent is they're dangerous, and specifically to you. They are not only bad people, they're going to hurt you. So therefore, we want to keep them on that side of town. We want to keep their children in those schools over there. We don't want to work around them. We don't want to live around them, et cetera, et cetera. So I think that message comes through loud and clear in the way that media represents people of color. You know, whenever we, thinking about Tamir Rice, the 12-year-old child that was shot in Cleveland by police, when that happened, what did they do? The first news story in Cleveland that made a big splash was about Tamir Rice's parents and the history of domestic abuse and criminality among his parents, not about the cop that killed him. We talk worse about black victims than we do white killers. What did we say about Ted Bundy? Oh, he was so smart, and he was so quiet, and he always seemed so nice. Every time one of these white boys goes and shoots up a school, what do we say? We had no idea he was going to do this. So we talk better, we have more sympathy for white folks who commit mass murder, bury bodies under the house, cook them up in a soup pot, and eat them, right, than we do black folks who were killed by police. We start digging for every bad thing they ever did. We want to know if they had a juvenile record. We want to know if they'd ever been arrested. That's what the media does. And until that changes, I'm afraid white folks will stay in denial, and it'll be very hard for us to move forward, whether we're talking about cops or just average everyday folks.
Ooh.
Damn, I like that. I'm glad a white boy said it because that was on point. I ain't even front. But I've been saying that for a while, though. I think the media
that's why I got that clip.
Does a horror. You know how I feel about that shit.
Yeah.
Because they do a horrible job of depicting us, man. If you look at the news, he was spot on. Like I said, they pit us against without doing it in an intentional way, but they do it intentionally. That made no sense. But
no, I understood exactly. No, it did make sense. Look, the white lady that just killed the guy who was out on his date with his girl. Did you see that?
I'm sorry, I missed that.
So there was a lady. She was in her Porsche, going 100 miles an hour, drunk. She killed this guy off of. I think it was off Montrose. Yeah, she ran into the guy. The girl somehow didn't get hit, but I told my wife. I said, the lady is white. I said, whoever it is white. It took them 5 days to show the picture of her, and they charging her with manslaughter and DWI manslaughter. But it took 5 days. Right. And she like, how do you know? I said, because they have not showed the picture. She would have been black. When the black lady in California ran through the light and hit those cars, they showed her picture immediately. Wow. No criminal history or nothing. They showed, I don't know if she did or not.
Yeah, but
working nurse. They showed it just like that.
But they did the same shit. They did a whole press conference about Udoka and never showed the white girl that actually, you know what I'm saying?
I got a problem with that.
They never showed her. They kept that private. They never even mentioned her name, did none of that, but they put him on blast. That ain't right.
Yeah, because she's a consenting adult.
Yeah, they equally wrong.
A consenting adult. He did not take nothing from her. He didn't rape her.
But you see it all the time though. Like you like he said, the first thing they bring up is your past or what you was into. They try to criminalize something that wasn't nothing. Like, what was the story? Like the things that came out about George Floyd when he was killed. Like that didn't matter. We all seen what happened to that man.
Oh yeah, they. I mean, it's
you know what I'm saying. Like that had nothing to do with what happened.
He had a criminal record.
Yeah, that had nothing to do
He's
with
a
what
criminal.
happened.
He's a danger.
You know
He's a threat to society.
And just like the media reports on the stuff with the boy in Georgia, Ahmaud Arbery, I believe it was.
Yeah, that's him.
Like they made that boy like a cold, like you know, like he was in the wrong. Like they tried to make it look bad, and all the facts start coming out, and you was like, wow.
People don't realize, and they're conditioning you, just like the man was saying, they conditioning white people to believe that we're just animals and we're dangerous. And even when white people do something, it's like, hey, we didn't see this. They minimize what happened, and that's why I chose that clip, and that's why I want to just kind of briefly touch on it. I think that's something to pay attention to. If you guys see stories like that, make sure y'all hit us up and let us know so we can continue to shine the light on that, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in to the Cole and Dre podcast. Dre is high, as you guys can see.
About to go finish
and,
getting high.
He's going to finish getting high. I'm hungry, but I'm fat, and I'm not going to eat for the rest of the night because I don't like my weight. But with all that being said, thank y'all for tuning to the Cole and Dre podcast. I'm Cole.
And this is Dre, and we out. Peace. Did you not hear what the fuck this nigga just said?
Hey. Hey, Cole.
mother, watch your mouth. No cap, all facts like what you talking about. Boy, listen and pay attention to what we talking about. We can show you how to make 100,000 in the drought.
You ought to be happy your old man coming home.
But that nigga ain't no father of mine.
The only thing on my mental is to get in contact with my son and right my wrongs.
That shit ain't stop my mama from getting killed.
You stole him from me with that fucking kid.
I'm glad he out and all that. I need you to keep him out the way for me. Out the way? That nigga just got home. He already got you shook?
All I'm saying is, this new plug we have, shit, the whole team gonna eat.
Just make sure you do it. Because if you don't, you're gonna find out.
Man, listen to me, Jay. Marco gave Jordan 3 days to pay that money back in full. Or he canceled. No bullshit.
The only way to get revenge for family is through family.